Hey yourself. It's time to go back. We have to. Back to the Carno show. Hi, my name is Carno Joe, and welcome to the Carno Show. Now, it's been a while, but I'm very happy to be back on the show. We didn't do a lot since the Christmas special, which was last year. So, we're very excited to get filming again. Hopefully, we can do some more frequent episodes. Now, this is part one of a three-parter of a cluster of episodes that we will do, all based on movies, shows, and other things like that. We're gonna have lots of guests, lots of segments, a lot of characters, people, or whatever. They're making their return in this episode and a few other episodes. We're gonna have lots of guests, and this cluster of episodes is gonna come out hopefully frequently. It's gonna be very good. So, without further ado, let's move on to the first segment, which we will be talking with Indy, who hasn't been here since the Halloween episode because he went to Australia for a while to go visit his family and everything. But then he went to the jungle for some reason, and he was hospitalized after an accident there for a while, but we can have him back in this episode now. So, without further ado, welcome back to the show, Indy. Come on the screen.
Hey, it's great to be back.
So, how's your trip?
It was fantastic, aside from that. So, happy to be back on the show.
We are too. So, tell us about what you did.
Well, I went to visit my family. I talked to them for a bit, and then I went into the jungle because I went into the jungle.
Okay, what happened there?
Well, it was fine. I saw some animals. It was pretty fun until this weird green thing came up to me and bit my hand off. It was pretty painful, but I went to the hospital for a few months and now I'm back.
Oh, that's great. So, can we see your hand?
Well, it's not for the faint of heart.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was a pretty grotesque attack. He shot out this really, really weird long tongue, and then it was like he put my hand into his mouth and he ripped it off. It had like a curly tail, like a spiral, and it was very violent. And I think someone got footage of it and then put it on a video on DinoTube.
Oh, wow, that's... What happened?
Well, it got a lot of views, and they were basically like using this for clout and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was pretty disgusting of them to do that.
Yeah, it was.
So anyways, any other questions?
Yeah, so what else did you do?
Well, I saw this very odd creature.
It was gray. It had a sail, and I think it was the guy you had on the episode 3. Wait, you saw the Spino?
Yeah, he was like plotting his revenge or something. He was holding like a Carnotaurus plushie and he was like poking needles in it and stuff. I don't know, it was really weird. I think he plunged down into insanity or something.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm thinking he might come back soon, but I don't think so.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm glad you survived.
Thank you. It's great being on the show again. Maybe I can get back to doing costume reviews, but it's not Halloween anymore. They've stripped me of my dignity and everything else. But maybe next Halloween I can come on and do some costume reviews and things. It's great to be back. I'll see you later.
Oh yeah, and what about your new book that you were telling me about on the phone?
Oh yeah, if you want to hear more about my adventure, then you can buy my new book, Indy Loses His Hand and Goes to the Jungle, and More Adventures.
Wow, you should get that book.
Yeah, it's only $6. You can find it at any bookstore, to a lot of bookstores. It's only $5.99. And you can call the number on screen right now to order it. Call now and you'll get a bonus. It's a little poster with me in the jungle getting my hand bitten off by a giant weird green thing. So order now and you can get the bonus poster for absolutely free. No strings attached. Call now.
Alright, it's time for our next segment where we will interview a giant crocodile, a Sarcosuchus, all the way from Florida. Wait, shouldn't he be an alligator then? Maybe he moved there. Anyways, welcome aboard, Sariel
Store and find it. The book, remember, it's called Indy Loses His Hand. Alright, Sario, come on screen. Hey, City Slickers, it's me, Sario, from Florida. Although I'm technically not an alligator or crocodile, I'm actually a genus of crocodile, so don't ask why I'm coming from Florida. It's also raining right now for some reason. Anyways, I'm here to talk about this new movie I saw. It's about guns and America and freedom. Alright, tell us about the movie. So, basically, the way it works is there's this guy who's living in America, and then he sees this guy who's also living in America, and then there's a challenge over whose gun is bigger than the other, so they shoot their guns for the challenge, and then there's this big race scene with a bunch of trucks, and then there's lots of guns, and then there's this guy who talks about freedom, and he's supposed to be this old guy who's like wise, who's why he talks about freedom and stuff. And overall, it's a good movie representing America and everything American, and freedom and stuff like that. It also has a scene where there's one guy that does the death roll. Yeah. So what was this movie called? Up Pistol, Malcolm. Wow, that certainly is a cool name. Yeah, it has freedom and guns and everything. It's about a pistol that's up, and it has Malcolm and freedom. That sounds like an interesting movie. Is there anything else you can tell us about? Yeah, it has a lot of guns in it. You already told us that it has guns in it. Can I talk about something else? Okay. Has anything interesting happened in your life? Yeah, there was them pigeons. You all see them pigeons? Yeah, I see pigeons every day. Well, what if I told you there's something about pigeons that's more than meets the eye? Well, that's interesting. Tell us about it. Well, I was enjoying my day, walking down the damn city streets. I saw this pigeon. I'm like, hey, scatter, city slicker. Wait, I was in a city. Wait, yeah, I say, hey, skedaddle, city slicker. And then I basically go, like, trying to eat the pigeon because I think pigeons taste good. That's just my opinion. I go to eat it, and then I see, while I'm eating it, it's very crunchy, and I'm like, usually pigeon bones are soft. So I look, it's all mechanical. It's a robot pigeon, and I see there's a camera inside. I'm like, oh my God, the government's using pigeons to spy on us Americans. Who would have thought that fellow Americans would betray Americans? I try to raid the White House, and I post on tweeting that we gotta raid the government. We gotta raid Area 51 because there are government pigeon drones there, and the Ferris wheels are ways of transferring secret messages through the way that the Ferris wheel turns. Like you turn it like left, right, left, right, and then that means we're gonna take over the world, get this to the Illuminati. So yeah. I think that's a bit of a stretch. Nah, I'm telling you, I seen what I seen. I seen it. Are you sure you've seen it? Or are you just, I mean, I don't really think that you're a reliable source for this stuff. Like, it's pretty extreme what you're saying about how, like, a Ferris wheel turn. I'm telling you, I've seen it. I've seen it. I know what it is. And I'm just trying to spread the truth. And if you're trying to deny the truth, then that must mean you're a government spy trying to hide the truth. I know your secrets, Carno Jeff. My name's Carno Joe. That's what I meant, but I know that your real name is Carno Jeff, and you're just trying to spread lies. You're a government spy, and you're just lying to all of us, and you are the mind controller. You are the mainstream media. You're lying to all of us. And sir, I might need to ask you to please get off the stage. One of our security guards will escort you. I'm telling you, you are evil. You're trying to lie to us. You're controlling the minds of billions of brainwashed civilians. Sir, please. You are the reason that the world is so blind. But we are the true ones, the ones that have open eyes. We can see through your lies. Oh my God. Security! Hey, don't you try to get security. I will catch you. I will interview you. I will security.
Hey, I'm the new character. You've been noticing. Why you're cute, so cute? My friend is a turtle, and that's an animal. And I'm an animal too.
We were experiencing some technical difficulties. So that was Max the mammal giving us the view of a mammal in this world. If you don't know, mammals are in very troubling times right now as they're very small and everything. So he was trying to give us a little insight on the mammal situation that's going on right now. He was telling us about all the turtle protesting that happened a few days ago. If you all remember the turtle protesting, it's on the news a lot. There was a protest about turtles. Turtles were basically, some turtles were treating mammals unfairly and some were trying to befriend the mammals. And there was a lot of conflict about that on Tweetson. And then they got to real life and they started doing protests about whether or not turtles should befriend the mammals or they should hate the mammals. There were lots of crazy hate crimes going on and stuff, but that was a little insight on the mammal situation from the view of one. So now we have Trikey reviewing a movie. Yeah.
Croco Duck. Mega Rat Boy. I suppose we shall clash. You cannot stop me! Charging attack! You will never stop us. There will be another after me, and another after them. If that's the case, then my business is not finished. I will keep fighting the Croco Ducks until... This can't be. Hey, Trikey here. So, there was a new movie that came out recently. I'm not sure if you all heard of it, but you probably have unless you were living under a rock. Literally, because some people do live under rocks and they don't know a lot because they don't have access to the internet and everything. Anyways, yeah, this new movie, Croco Duck versus Mecha Mickey Mouse. It was this new movie, Croco Duck versus Mecha Rat Boy. This movie was pretty hyped up, if that's the word you want to use. A lot of people were excited for it, and some people going out of the theater, well, very disappointed, while some were taking the fanboy route and were going like, oh my god, Croco Duck versus Mega Rat Boy is the most amazing movie ever, la 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 la. It was still a very mixed situation. If you go on BDMI, then you'll see that there are a lot of mixed reviews. It's a 6 out of 10 on BDMI. So let's see if it's worth the hype or if all the people hating on this movie are right. So in the movie, there is a giant weird bunny rat thing called Rat Boy. And this army of turtles was basically creating this giant monster called Croco Duck to destroy Rat Boy. And well, the rest of the movie is basically just an hour and a half of giant monster fights. In case you all didn't know, it came from Hospitality Pictures, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird that a lot of people hyped up with it because Hospitality Pictures was known for making a lot of weird ripoffs and things. Either way, they managed to pull off something good with this one because it wasn't a ripoff. And people still liked it, so I guess it was a win-win? Not sure. Anyways, what's my opinion on the movie? Well, the pacing is way too fast. By that, I mean way too fast. Like, there's 20 minutes of storytelling, and then the rest of it is just giant monsters battling. It's not really good, and if you go on to Tweetson, and you'll see that a lot of people on Tweetson were, like, talking about this thing reflecting on the whole mammal turtle protesting that was going on a few days ago, and how, like, some people were saying that it was genocist. Although I don't know if this is true or not because, well, it came out before a lot of that controversy it was being worked on before a lot of that controversy was there. But I don't know, maybe the creators are all total genocists, but I don't know right now. I guess only time will tell. But overall, the movie itself, it's not good. The pacing, too fast. The plot doesn't make sense. Where did Rat Boy come from? They don't touch on that at all. They just have, oh look, here's a giant rat bunny thing. It's gonna destroy the world. We gotta stop it. Anyways, there's no real origin described for Rat Boy. Like, it's really just a whole mess what the plot is. It doesn't make sense. Like, it's just like, oh
oh, Rat Boy's here. He's gonna destroy the world. We don't know how the people know about Rat Boy or anything. It's just a bad movie overall. I give this a 3 out of 10. Did not pass. All right, thank you, Truckee, for coming on and give your opinion on that new movie that everyone's been talking about. But now it's time for something that has been hinted at in a few previous episodes, mainly the third one. It's music with Megalo John. Hey there, I'm Megalo John, music producer. I've done soundtracks for some of the best movies, world-renowned. And I also work on this show. I do some of the soundtracks for this. You guys remember that for the mystery box? Well, I actually made that. So we're gonna do something on the piano today. Music, it's really just a beautiful force of nature. You can't really best it. It's just amazing, and people can create it. I just find that amazing. Although people cannot create true music. The true music is actually found in nature. I started working on music when I was about, I want to say, 7. I was very fascinated in all the things I was hearing, and I wanted to replicate them. So I asked my family to get a piano, and they spent like $1,000 to get a piano for me. You might have noticed a detail. If you haven't, look closely. You know what that means. Hello everyone, it's me, Kong. Today we're doing the mystery box. Let's see what's inside this thing. Oh, we've got some good stuff in here. Wait a minute. Is that what I think it is? It is. Let go of me. It's an experiment. It's an experiment from Dino Labs Deluxe. What the? How did this get in there? I don't remember this being in the box. Oh, it's still alive. Wait a minute. It looks like a Carno. What is this thing? There it is. It's a little needle that says Dino Labs Deluxe implanted in it. Tracker. What the heck is this thing? It's not natural, that's for sure. Definitely an experiment at Dino Labs Deluxe, but looks like a Carno. Why is it in the Carno show? Con, what's wrong? Do you remember this being in the mystery box? No. It's a Carno hybrid from Dino Labs Deluxe. How did this get here? I don't know. I'm going to take this for further research. I'm going to give it to the science team here at Carno Show. Can you help me with this? Sure. Apologies, that was a very weird thing. We'll move on from the mystery box now. That got a little serious. Sorry about that. I'm going to research it. Maybe we'll have a little more insight on that situation at the end of the episode. Alright, for a Carno show first, we're gonna... Excuse me, sir. What is it? Look at these notes. Oh, one of the security guards has given me some insight on the situation regarding the Carno hybrid, so I will read that off so you guys can know. It has been confirmed that this is indeed a Dino Labs Deluxe hybrid. It is still unknown how it got into the mystery box. However, we do know that this is a Carnoraptor, which is a hybrid of a Velociraptor and a Carnotaurus. It is unknown who did this, what their motives were. I think we will put this episode on a hold for part 2, as there's still a lot of serious things going on, and I do not want to continue the show right now. So I will see you all in episode 2, or part 2 of this cluster of episodes. I'll see you all in episode 6 of the show. Alright. That was a close one. They almost smelled me. Yo, boss, got the info you needed.